Hello YouTube. Well, been working on the high voltage setup a hair bit. I decided I want to make this oil cooled. Use something like mineral oil, something similar, and submerge it in it, and then it will be oil cooled, much like the big street transformers that hang off the poles. Oil is also a good insulator, which, I don't know, seems like the more insulator you can have around high voltage, the better. But this is, I also decided to do a bit of work. As some of you might have noticed, when I would arc it off of the frame, as opposed to through this wire, there was a much bigger spark. It was very simple why. There's less distance for it to travel, and it was thicker and just frankly more mass, so less resistance. So I decided I needed to beef up the negative side, the negative side of this transformer. So this is the piece out of the microwave. I polished it up and cleaned it off well. It had this kind of bronze color coating. I'm not really sure that's what it looked like. Sure what it would be called. Polished it up there, very good, very shiny. This had a rubberized coating. It actually does all over it. Didn't realize it, honestly. It just burns right through it, but polished the underside of that. Tack welded it here. Good, melted this into that. I mean, it was melted. Same here. So that's two good conducting points. And then I took solder and soldered all the way around the edge. I didn't do the sides though. Ran out of solder. And what can you do? Then took this piece of steel I had, and it's decently thick and good strong welds. Welded it to it nice and good, melted it into the metal so it would conduct. It got nice and hot through it. It melted off the insulator. Also put a couple, as you can see, some solder on the underside to conduct even more, because we just want as much current going from this into this into this. So I'm redoing the chicken stick also. I need a bigger wire to go on the positive terminal over here. And this is the bucket it will be submerged in. I'll go ahead and show you that before I plug it in and show you the result. I do apologize, I am never prepared. As you can see though, it sits fairly decent down in there. Good amount of space. I'm going to use an construction cement, it's just an epoxy, to hold it in there, because I mean, it's I just don't want it wiggling around, that's all. And the oil will probably come up to around the top of the windings here, which is, you know, half-inch below, quarter-inch below the lip. I'll cut some holes in the lid for the negative terminal, and off of this I'll have a big jumper cable, by the way. Then I'm also going to put holes for wiring. I don't know what I'll do with the ground lead, honestly. And the other thing is, this is all going to be mounted on top of a nice piece of wood, and I'll have hopefully a indicator. Well, I'll have an on-off switch for starters, and then a light that indicates if it has power or not. That's the plans for it anyway. But let me take it out of here real quick, just to show you and check. Yep, all our connections have been made. That is all well and good. So let me plug it in. There's the cord. Alright, grab the chicken stick. And this is the kind of conductivity we get off of it. Not bad. Still noticeably more directly off the transformer, but not bad. And we'll tap our wire right into that and be good to go. And I have to get a good gauge wire for this. And if anyone knows what what would be a decent gauge wire to run to this, let me know. And I'm also going to get a better electrode there. I guess you'd call that an electrode. But that's the progress so far. And I just thought I would share that before I actually oil cool it. And it should be well and good. Now technically, you're supposed to oil cool these by putting the container it's going to be in under a vacuum submerging the transformer in oil, and because it's under vacuum, the oil works its way all in there, and all the air comes out, and it's all nice and well, but I currently don't have a vacuum pump. It's something I'm working on. However, because I don't have one, I'm just going to throw it in there and hope for the best. Won't be the most professional thing, but is any of this professional? I think not. But this video has gone on way too long, so that is it for the update, and tune in for more later.